When I read it, without giving too much away, I was like, oh, no. Oh my God. What?
Hello.
Hi.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So you're doing two.
Got two this season, yeah.
What is like that work flow like?
I mean, I worked on Secret Level and this at the same time. So it was a year of working in Tim's various playgrounds, which is really fun, you know? They're shorts, so they don't take all of your time. So doing a few kind of allows you to concentrate on this. And that was pretty cool. You know?
What was like your biggest challenge, do you think, between either one of them or just having both of them?
The appliances one, the initial thought was we could make something really easy to execute. It would be like an NPR art film where like the appliances aren't anthropomorphic. It's just like a photo of a thermostat.
Yeah.
But we're like, no, it's going to be funnier if the thermostat has a face. So we made a pivot to Aardman claymation style, old school 80s style, but in Unreal Engine. So it looks like claymation. It's not. It's real-time CG.
Oh, that's cool.
But that was probably the biggest pivot. The other large thing, we kind of went directly at it. I loved the short story that John Scalzi wrote. John Scalzi wrote both of these. Same author. Same author as Three Robots as well, and a bunch of others. So he's kind of a favorite in here. And I hope they make people laugh. And I'm excited to see what these look like on a big screen because you only get to do that once.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. What is it like when you do a short or something like this and you think you don't know if you're going to see it on the big screen?
I think mostly it's about the big screen's cool, but the audience reaction is also you don't get that in your house.
Yeah.
So one time getting to see that is nice. So that's all. I love that. Yeah.
Do you have? This is going to be a difficult question. But do you have like a favorite of the two, or maybe one you're more excited for people to see?
No, I just hope that when everybody does their internet rankings, that they end up somewhere in the middle.
In the middle? You don't even want to shoot for the top?
No, I think I know which ones will be the top. I've seen some cool. There's pretty cool. Like people don't usually choose the 4-minute comedy relief is the best.
Yeah, that's true.
But as long as it's in the middle somewhere, and I'm good.
But those are necessary because some of the other stuff gets heavy and dark.
Yeah, that's why. I think that's why they invited me in the first place. So, our first phone call ever, before I did the Three Robots sequel, Tim asked, on Zoom, "Are you funny?" Which is a hard question to answer. I don't consider myself necessarily a comedy person, but I don't know. I don't remember how I answered that. Yeah. But I realize my role is to try to do something a little lighter in general.
Let people laugh a little bit in between the darkness.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to see your stuff because they didn't give us those, so I can't wait to see them.
I hope. I don't know. Are they showing them all tonight? I don't even know.
I have no idea. I don't know.
It'd be a lot. That's like an hour and a half at least, right? We'll see.
Well, that's like a movie, though. That's like going to a movie premiere.
That feels
right?
good.
So,
Yeah.
So, first of all, congratulations. I was lucky enough to see this episode, and I loved it. It's going to be one of my favorite episodes of the whole show.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
So I got to say, the end of it was very emotional, I felt like. Can you talk about, without spoiling, involving that emotion?
I think one of the things that's really important about this episode, was really facing her emotions, about that connection of what sort of getting back to the pain of her emotions, what the cost of healing actually is.
Yeah.
It actually diverges from the original short story. The ending of the short story is different.
Oh, it is?
It is. But it's actually something that we had to change because things change when you make it visual. And some things are harder to show than to read.
Yeah.
So it's a slightly, I'd say, happier ending than the short story, a little less stylistic, but I think that still visually, when you see it, it's able to, it doesn't it lets you connect with the main character more. That's the thing that was more important to me. Okay.
Yeah, now you got me wanting to check out what the ending of the short is. I'm very interested. What would you say is your biggest challenge on getting it made?
I think on this particular episode, it is making sure that you feel something within 15 minutes. This is a short format, and you have to show a connection between these two characters to the point you feel it and understand what happens at the ending. That's really hard.
I'm sure. And I got to talk about how adorable this creature is. So can you talk about bringing the creature to life? Because I imagine, again, taking stuff from the page to the screen is difficult.
It's very difficult, but we chose something that's called Ugly Cute, where basically we took all the ugly things that are so ugly they're cute again, like certain kinds of little frogs and oxalotls and French bulldogs and basically all the things that you look at and go, I don't know why it's hideous, but I find it adorable. And we sort of crushed that into one creature.
I mean, it's adorable. And congratulations. Like I said, I loved this episode so much. Oh, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
So I want to know, what's more intimidating, Love, Death, and Robot fans or Days of Our Lives fans?
Oh my God, you know about Days of Our Lives. I don't know. That depends. I think maybe the Days of Our Lives fans, because that show has been going on for ages and you're in people's homes every day, that the fans sort of get this deep attachment to you where they feel like you're their family. That's what I've been told. So yeah, maybe Days, but I don't know. I haven't met many personally. I never get approached for Love, Death, and Robots, so I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that might change after this episode, because I got to tell you, Spider Rose was like my favorite episode of the ones they gave us to look at.
Are you just saying that?
No, I'm not. I loved it. I teared up at the end. It was intense. There was a lot going on, and I loved it.
Oh boy, I'm so nervous to see it. I haven't seen it before.
You haven't seen it?
No.
It's so good. So I got to ask you, without spoiling it, of course, the end is pretty crazy. So what was your reaction when you read how this ends?
It's bittersweet, really, because yes, it doesn't end in the best way, but at least she got to feel again.
Yeah, I know.
And feel love,
I'm not kidding. You made me tear up. Your final line, I was crying. I was like, what's happening? Yes.
Well, that's good to hear. Good, because I was crying when I shot it.
Oh, you were?
Yeah. I thought it was such a beautiful piece, so I'm really looking forward to seeing it, and I'm just so grateful to be a part of this. It's incredible.
And the animation's amazing. And I love the design of your character. What was your reaction when you saw her for the first time?
Well, I had only seen sketches, really. All I've seen are stills online and the trailer.
Yeah.
So I know she's sort of like robot from here down,
Yeah.
but I haven't seen much more than that.
Oh
So,
my gosh.
yeah.
You're in for a treat. I can't wait for you to see it.
I know. I can't wait to see it either.
It's so good. It's so good. But what does it feel like to be a part of Love, Death, and Robots? Because, people love this show, rightfully so.
I feel very, very fortunate. Ivy Eisenberg cast me in this. She trusted me. I had when I was in The Witness for the first season ever. Had no idea what this was. I just thought, short animated pieces, great. And that wasn't motion capture. That was just voice. I thought, wow, this is really edgy and different. And then when the series finally came out and I watched every episode, I thought, this is going to have a cult following because it's like Black Mirror, but meets animation and with its own sweet, salty twist. So, yeah.
It's got the dark sci-fi stuff, and then it'll throw a comedy one at you just to break it up.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking forward to it. I think Kevin Hart is playing a fridge in one of the episodes.
I heard this.
So I'm looking forward to that. It should be good. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. Have fun tonight, and I hope you love it when you see it, because it's so good.
I will. I know I'm going to love them all.
I love it. I know. Now I wish I could remember. But anyway, congratulations.
Thank you.
And congratulations on coming back to Love, Death, and Robots.
So much. I'm so glad.
Yeah, what was that like?
Oh, it's just, the first season won so much acclaim, and I was like, I hope I get to go back, and then I came back, and I'm so excited. This particular season, this episode, for me, is something I'm so proud to be a part of.
You should be. So I got to see just a couple episodes, and this is my favorite so far. Yes. It's by a lot. I love this episode.
And you know who I play?
I know, the most adorable thing in the entire world.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say.
I think so.
You can say. I don't know, but I'm just being safe.
The cutest.
I am
Right?
so glad that I got to bring my heart in that character to this like wild cyberpunk vision.
It's insane. So I
You know,
gotta,
as a mama too, I'm
know,
like, that's the part that I want to play.
absolutely. Oh, I get it. So I'm trying to say, if you're not, I think you could probably say, but what was your reaction seeing the design of your character? That's what I will say.
I was so happy because it's so cute. I mean,
So cute and evolves like a little bit. I think I could say that too.
yeah. Well, I'm an actress and a producer. I read a ton of scripts. So when I got this script, I was like immediately pulled in.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And then you get to these jaw-dropping moments. And to get to be a part of that and to get to watch it tonight with everybody.
Yeah.
I'm so thrilled. Like, this is where I'm like geeking out. I'm like, oh my God, I get to be in a theater with all these LDR fans. I'm like, I think this is going to be like a highlight of my career.
Oh, I love that.
Even though it's a small part, but impactful.
It is. So I like teared up at the end of this. I did, right? So what was your reaction reading it?
When I read it, okay, without giving too much away, I was like, oh, no. Oh my God. What?
That's perfect. That's pretty much what I did too. I was like, hold on. And then I like had to back up. I was like, what happened?
No, and this is the brilliance of the writing and the story that it's based on by Bruce Sterling. Like, it's, for anyone who's like a sci-fi geek.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm so happy to be a part of this.
And I just found out, like, the director, she told me that it's a different ending than the like written ending.
It was adapted for sure.
Yeah. Which now I'm like, well, now I want to go read this and see what the original ending was.
And I didn't read the original, so now
you don't know?
I don't know what the original.
Well, apparently it's darker.
It's darker?
That was my reaction too. She was like, this is happier. I was like, how?
Oh my God. I don't know if I want to read it. I'm like, I like this version.
I know.
I'm kidding. Sorry, Bruce Sterling. I don't mean that. Oh my God.
No, but I mean, I loved it so much. So congratulations.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tease about your short here?
Well, I did two.
Okay.
I did one that's called Golgotha, which is essentially Dolphin Jesus.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yes, these aliens come to speak to their Messiah, who has been reborn in the body of a dead dolphin. And the dolphin does not have good things to say about his life on planet Earth. And then I did another one called The Screaming of the Tyrannosaur, which I'd originally intended for Zack Snyder because he wanted to do one. And I'm like, dude, I have the fucking most heavy metal episode ever. It's dinosaurs in space with genetically modified slaves.
That's amazing. I'm in already.
I know. And he said that too. And then he got busy on Rebel Moon. Fucker.
Yeah, fair, I guess.
Lazy bastard. Trying to do two movies.
It's just a short. Come on.
I know. And you're only doing two movies at one time.
Right,
I mean,
exactly.
come on. Yeah. But then when it didn't happen, Jennifer Yuh Nelson, where's Jennifer? She said, oh, Tim, you just got to do it yourself. I'm like, I wrote this for Zach. I don't want to do it. And she's like, no, you have to. I see your eyes light up when you talk about dinosaurs in space.
I mean, it's dinosaurs in space.
It's dinosaurs in space. I know. There's something there when you say, people go, oh, tell me what you're doing. I'm like, well, it's dinosaurs in space. And they go, oh, okay.
That's literally all you need is a pitch.
Cool. Exactly, yeah.
Are you glad you did it?
Super glad, yeah. Mr. Beast is in it, which is great.
That's fun.
Because he's a huge fan of the show, and he's going to push it out there to all his hundreds of millions of fans, and we need them. We need them. We need them to come and watch it so we can make more of them.
Well, I wouldn't say you need them. I mean, this has a pretty big following already.
I don't know. Every year, it's kind of like, are we going to get to make another season? Netflix is like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it does.
I guess it doesn't hurt to have Mr. Beast involved.
It's not going to hurt.
No, it's not going to hurt. No. What would you say was your biggest challenge between the two of them? Either was one more challenging or maybe something specific on one of them?
Well, this Screaming the Tyrannosaur came in hot because the company that was doing it went out of business. And then we pulled it back into my company, Blur, to finish it. But it was pretty late in the game, and we had to really hustle. The Blur team did a fucking amazing job. It's so cool looking. That was challenging. And then Fincher with the puppets, thousands and thousands and thousands of puppets. And anything you do with David is challenging because he's a pixel fucker, So, yeah. Somebody said, is it before I had worked with him? Like this was like 15 years ago. I said, I hear he's a pixel fucker, and they said he doesn't just fuck each pixel, Tim. He breaks each pixel down into separate RGB components, fucks them, then puts them back together.
Oh no!
But no, he's great to work with. It's like a master class in lighting and camera work every time. You know.
I love it. And then real quick before we wrap up, I got to ask you anything you can tell me about Sonic 4 because my kids are so excited for Amy. They freaked out. They can't wait.
All I can tell you is I've seen some early concept stuff from it, and it's just amazing.
Oh my God. I'm so
It
excited.
gets more animated every time. It's beautiful. It's amazing.
It's fantastic. It's amazing, incredible franchise.
Jeff Fowler is sat next to me for 20 years at Blur. I hired him out of college. Wow. So he's a great guy, and he's crushing it with this.
Amazing.
With these franchises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.